7 Proven Ways to Spot and Avoid Online Dating Scams. Hello everyone. Today, I want to share with you 7 important strategies to help you steer clear of online dating scams. With statistics showing that between 40 and 70% of new romantic relationships begin on dating platforms, it's clear that many people are looking for love online. However, this also opens the door for dishonest individuals who exploit those who are vulnerable. For instance, I've heard stories of a man who lost $5,000, a woman who was deceived out of $50,000, and even a man who fell victim to a scam that cost him over $5 million. Scammers can often come across as charming and sweet, and they may be quite young and attractive. Before you know it, you could find yourself losing hundreds or even thousands of dollars, leaving you feeling foolish and disheartened. This can lead to a reluctance to date again, resulting in lonely evenings spent eating stale leftovers in front of the television. But remember, you deserve better than that. You deserve fresh meals and the company of a wonderful woman who possesses integrity. If you're new to my channel, I focus on helping men understand modern women so that you can attract and maintain a meaningful relationship. My videos are designed for those who recognize that women today need to learn and appreciate more about men. So, welcome to Just the Tip. Let's dive right in. The first red flag to be aware of is if she appears significantly more attractive or younger than you. If something seems too good to be true, it likely is. In real life, you might have the charm to win her over, but online interactions can be misleading. A woman who hasn't met you in person may have ulterior motives. If her profile features numerous photos flaunting her financial status, whether or not she actually has wealth, it could attract scammers or, at the very least, individuals looking for financial gain. Even if you don't post such images, lonely men are often targeted by scammers who aim to deplete their retirement savings. So, exercise caution if there's a noticeable disparity in age or attractiveness between you and her. The next warning sign, which many fall prey to, is the classic damsel in distress scenario. If you sense that she's in trouble, it's best to be cautious. While it feels good to help others, especially women, scammers often exploit this instinct. Even if she's not a scammer, you should be wary of anyone who presents a sob story about their hardships. This could be a tactic to draw you in. Even if she claims she doesn't want your assistance, it might just be a setup. Initially, she may seem sweet and charming, but eventually, she could find herself in a situation where you feel obligated to help her. Be particularly cautious if she requests a small amount of money. This could be a test to gauge your reaction, and it's likely that she will ask for more later. Remember, human nature tends to lead us to invest more in something we've already contributed to. To help you identify less sophisticated scammers, the next tip is to transition to a video call as soon as possible. Women need to feel secure, and while meeting in person is ideal, she may not be ready for that right away after just connecting online. Messaging is a good start, but moving to a video call can help establish trust and authenticity. When you're getting to know someone online, it's essential to take things to the next level by moving into a video call. This step is crucial in verifying the person's identity and ensuring they are who they claim to be. A video call allows you to see each other face to face, which can help you confirm their identity and get a sense of their personality and intentions. If the person is resistant to a video call or constantly makes excuses, this could be a red flag. On the other hand, if they've been actively engaged in your online conversations, it's likely safe to suggest a video call within 3 to 5 conversations. You could say something like, "I've enjoyed chatting with you, and I want to meet you in person. Are you ready to meet in person, or would you prefer a quick video chat first so you can verify my photos aren't 20 years old?" If you're not in the same city, you can skip the part about meeting in person. The key point is that if you've built some rapport and she's interested in you, any woman who is genuinely looking for a long-term relationship will want to meet in person sooner rather than later. If she says no or not yet, it could be that she's not ready, or it could be that she's not sure about you or doesn't like you, or she might be a scammer. Most women who are serious about finding the right person will want to meet in person within a few weeks of meeting online and engaging in conversations. However, be cautious if she wants to move too fast, as this can be a red flag. If she agrees with everything you say, flatters you with excessive compliments, or moves to sexual undertones or overtures right away, this should raise some concerns. Either she's being completely reckless, or she's planning to lure you into a situation that might not end well for you. Remember, women's primary need is to feel safe, so if she's speeding along without caution, this could be a sign that she's after something else. If it seems too good to be true, it probably is. She might video call with you right away, pretending to be the hot chick online, just to virtually seduce you and suck you into her scam. Don't let your emotions or desires lead you into temptation with someone you don't know yet. This brings us to the importance of doing your research before meeting. If you've had a video call or two and everything seems okay so far, it's appropriate to research who she is. You've likely shared your name, social media, and maybe a professional site with limited information, so it's only fair to ask for the same. Google her name, see what comes up on social media, and check if her friend list looks suspicious. Are they all foreign accounts with limited information? Are there only provocative photos of herself or no real photos at all? Does she have a few interactions? These are all potential red flags. If she's not ready to give you that information, she may just be cautious or private, but you should proceed with caution. If she won't video call with you or meet in person, this is a significant red flag. By being aware of these signs and taking the necessary precautions, you can protect yourself from potential scams and increase your chances of finding a genuine connection with someone. When you start meeting someone in person, especially within the initial weeks, it's crucial to prioritize your privacy. Even if you've shared your name and some general information about how to find you online, it's important to avoid disclosing sensitive details such as your full legal name, home address, email, or phone number right away. A significant point to consider is that the person you are communicating with could be a part of a larger scam operation, potentially working with a team. Scammers often exploit personal information to steal identities or engage in other criminal activities. If all of this sounds overwhelming, remember that many individuals are still successfully meeting online. The key is to exercise caution. There are numerous happy couples who have found love through dating sites. To further safeguard yourself, here's a tip that you might not have considered: always use a reputable dating site or app. While there are countless new platforms catering to various niche markets, it's wise to steer clear of free or lesser-known sites. Instead, opt for established and well-regarded platforms that implement robust security measures to protect their users. You want to feel confident that if you report a suspicious account, your concerns will be taken seriously. Don't hesitate to block or report any individual who raises your suspicions. Now, here's a bonus tip that connects to the real-life scam stories I mentioned earlier: trust your instincts. If something feels off, regardless of how much you want it to be right, listen to that feeling. If an offer seems too good to be true, it likely is. If you have an uneasy feeling about someone, no matter how charming or attractive they may be, trust your intuition. This instinct is often more reliable than the part of you that wants to overlook warning signs. Don't be too hard on yourself if you find that you've fallen victim to a scammer. These individuals are highly skilled at what they do, and many intelligent people have been deceived. For instance, consider a businessman who met a woman claiming to be a financial investor. She appeared to have everything in order, including her own home in Vancouver, and everything seemed legitimate. After a lengthy period of getting to know each other, she presented him with an investment opportunity that seemed too good to pass up. Initially cautious, he only invested a small amount and was pleasantly surprised to receive a nice return. Encouraged by this success, he gradually increased his investment, eventually putting in over $5 million. Unfortunately, that's when things took a turn for the worse. A snag in the investment left his funds tied up indefinitely. It was later revealed that she had multiple fraudulent mortgages on her property. Did he end up bankrupt? I'll share the outcome later. I understand that you might feel discouraged about dating altogether, but it's important to recognize that online dating is where many people are connecting these days. The key takeaway here, which ties back to the bonus tip, is that many victims I know have admitted to noticing red flags from the start but chose to ignore them due to hope, desire, or simply loneliness. They allowed themselves to be drawn in. Therefore, it's essential to remain vigilant and watch for these warning signs. When it comes to online dating, being aware of potential red flags is crucial to avoid falling victim to scams. If you are considering exploring online dating, I highly recommend checking out my video program designed specifically for this purpose. Priced at just $10, it includes several brief videos that address the most frequent mistakes that men tend to make in the online dating world. These videos provide guidance on how to avoid these pitfalls and offer tips on how to start and maintain engaging conversations. To ensure your safety while searching for love online, it's important to conduct thorough research, keep your personal information confidential, and be vigilant for any warning signs. Additionally, using a reputable dating site can significantly enhance your experience. Above all, trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Now, let's talk about a fascinating case involving an almost ex-millionaire who faced bankruptcy but managed to recover most of his wealth with assistance from the FBI's fraud department. If you have experienced an online dating scam, I truly empathize with you. It can be a devastating experience. I encourage you to share your story in the comments section so that others can learn from your experience. Thank you for being here, and may you find success in your journey. God bless.